Willow Finds a Way, written by Lana, illustrated by Tania Howells. In Willow's class, Christabel was the boss. Willow wished for words that would say no when Christabel told her where to sit and what to play and who to play with. But when Christabel spoke, everyone did as they were told, even Willow. One morning, Christabel skipped into the classroom holding a pink sparkly paper. "I am having a fantastic birthday party," she announced. "You can come," she said, holding the paper high, "if you are on my birthday list." Willow joined the crowd around Christabel. She saw Jane, Tiana, Julian. Her heart thumped so loudly. Willow was sure the whole class could hear it beating. "Please let my name be there," she thought. Mateo, Lena, Olivia, Juan. When her eyes reached the bottom of the list, she was almost too scared to look. But then she read the last name on the pink sparkly paper, and she beamed. Willow. Everyone was invited. At snack time, Christabel waved the birthday list in the air and said, "If you want to stay on my birthday list, come sit at my table." Willow was comfortable where she was. But then Julian moved, and so did Jane. Willow worried she wouldn't be part of the fantastic birthday party, so she squished in as well. At playtime, Willow and Jane were busy in the sandbox when Christabel waved the birthday list again and said, "Everyone on my birthday list, come play with me on the climber." Willow was happy playing in the sand, but then Jane rushed right over top of their castle calling, "Let's go, Willow!" Willow worried that she wouldn't be part of the fantastic birthday party, so she stood at the climber with everyone else and clapped for Christabel. At the end of the day, Christabel walked straight to the front of the line, holding tight to her birthday list. Mateo took a brave step ahead of her and smiled. "Remember, Christabel? Mrs. Post said it's my turn to be line leader." "But Mateo," Christabel said in an angry whisper that was just loud enough that Mrs. Post wouldn't hear, "I am having a fantastic birthday party, so I should be line leader." Mateo stood firmly in his spot. "Sorry, Christabel, I really want my turn." "Fine," said Christabel, stamping her foot. "You are not my friend any more, and you can't come to my birthday party." Everyone watched as Christabel held up the birthday list and drew a line straight through Mateo's name. Mateo's lip trembled. Willow took a deep breath to say, "That's not nice, Christabel." But nothing came out. "Wear pink tomorrow," Christabel called as everyone went out the door. "Pink is my favorite color, so wear pink if you want to come to my fantastic birthday party." The next morning, as she got ready for school, Willow searched for words to say to Christabel, but her head swirled with visions of parties and pink sparkly lists and a line drawn straight through her name. So, instead, Willow searched her drawers for pink things to wear. At snack time, Willow trailed behind the crowd to Christabel's table. "Oh, Willow, I love your dress," Christabel said sweetly. Willow was relieved. Then Christabel turned to Julian. "Where is your pink?" she asked. "I don't like pink," said Julian. Christabel got out her marker and drew a line through Julian's name. "You can't come to my birthday party," she said. Julian grabbed his snack and stomped over to the table where Mateo was sitting alone. Jane looked down at the floor. Tiana fidgeted in her seat. Willow struggled to say, "Christabel, that's mean," but the words just wouldn't come out. Again, Willow's head swirled with visions of parties and pink sparkly lists and a line drawn straight through her name. Then Willow knew just what to do. Without saying a word, she picked up Christabel's birthday list and a marker. She drew a line straight through her own name. The whole class gasped, and at first no one moved. But then Jane walked over and slowly took the birthday list from Willow's hands. One by one, everyone crossed their names off Christabel's birthday list. Just like that, Christabel wasn't the boss of anyone. So Christabel sat all by herself at snack time. Willow was happy to be in her regular spot, but she noticed that Christabel didn't eat a thing. At playtime, Willow tried to concentrate on her sandcastle, but she could see Christabel all alone on the climber. Christabel did some pretty impressive tricks, but no one clapped. At the end of the day, everyone rushed into line, so Christabel had to go to the very end. Jane saved a spot for Willow right in the middle, but Willow went to the back of the line instead to stand with Christabel. At first, Christabel was surprised, but then she looked down at the floor. "I'm sorry," she said in a voice that was just loud enough for Willow to hear. Before Willow could say a word, Christabel marched straight over to Mrs. Post. Everyone watched uneasily as Christabel whispered in her ear. "Oh my," Mrs. Post said as Christabel pointed to the line of children. Said Mrs. Post when Christabel was finished. Mrs. Post addressed the class with her hands on her hips. "Boys and girls," everyone held their breath. "Christabel would like to make an announcement. My birthday party will be fantastic," Christabel said, holding the birthday list up high. And then, to everyone's surprise, she ripped it into pink sparkly pieces. "If all of my friends will come, please." And they did, and everyone had a wonderful time.